Australian employees are fed up with underperforming co-workers dragging their performance down. That's according to a new report.
The Gartner Labor Market survey also found an almost 4% jump in people looking to switch jobs. Now, joining us live now to discuss the Australian job trends is Gartner's Jonathan Tabor. Jonathan, interesting stats.
Absolutely. There's been some significant changes and a few things have increased in importance recently.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no, go.
I was just going to say, it seems to be an emerging trend, doesn't it? I mean, look at your title here, No More Crappy Workers, Please.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few things that have driven this specifically. So, feeling respected, coworker quality, and manager quality have all increased dramatically recently in terms of reasons people are leaving their jobs.
But how do you articulate to someone that you don't really enjoy their work and you're working alongside them? Like Janie feels that most weekends, but how do you tell someone?
Well, so there's a few pieces of advice we can offer to employees. First, it's the holiday period, so let's just get everyone to switch off and enjoy the holiday as much as they can. But secondly, and probably more importantly, recognize that today's work is more interdependent than ever before. Technology has broken down the barriers, and so it's more collaborative. So to be successful, we need to work well with our colleagues. So figure out what drives them, what their objectives are, and try to understand how that might be driving behaviors that may be getting under your skin.
And what were some of the top three the points that workers were not happy about and employees not happy about?
Yeah, so again, feeling respected. So if I'm not feeling respected by my employer or my employees around me, I'm going to leave my job. Secondly, development opportunities, so not getting the opportunities to grow my career as I want to. And then finally, coworker quality, followed just behind by manager quality.
Well, on that subject, whose responsibility is it to have a harmonious workplace? Is it the individuals that work there, or is it the managers and owners of the business?
Sure, that's a great question, and it always takes a village, right? We do see that there are specific responsibilities that organizations need to take on and bosses need to take on to create an environment to make sure we don't have a toxic culture. But employees have to also understand that the interdependent nature of work means that work and its environment has a greater impact on our lives. And in the Australian culture, work-life balance, quality of life is very important. So anything that drives that is going to have an impact on us.
And just finally, what sort of advice can you give to employees and bosses?
Yeah, look, I think organizations should focus on offering things that increase quality of life, things like flexibility. Make sure you offer employees a good location. Train managers on how to be good people leaders. Employees, understand what drives your colleagues. Understand that their objectives may be different from yours. And how can we find collaborative and wins that support both of our objectives?